everybody, this is Julie with ReadySetStamp.com, and I am with the Lindy Stamp Gang today, demonstrating some of the different products that I will be using. And I know you guys have seen me make a really cute purse that I made for Sarah, but I made a couple more purses and wanted to show you this. This is for my niece who's going to be turning 16 years old. And I love this that says Flawless on here. I wish that I would have had the Cricut cartridge that has more, I think it's called Rockstar or something like that, that has the images that would have been like this, but unfortunately I don't have that one, so I found some stickers that worked. So let me share the stickers with you. I kind of peeled them off here a bit, but this is from Myra Johnson, and this is Creative Imaginations. I got this at Michael's, and they're really super thick stickers, really cute, and they come with like these little keys and little hearts and whatnot. So super, super cute. And then this I love. This is some trim that I've had from Michael's for actually a really long time, since last Mother's Day. And I've been trying to get more trim like this, and I haven't found it, so I'm treasuring this and guarding this with my life. And actually, I thought that I lost it, and then I found it, so happy day. This is some recollections here that I cut up, and then this is a gorgeous little flower that I made with, let's see, what did I use here? Believe it or not, I used a coffee filter. And this, I got the idea from Tressa, who's on the design team, and she mentioned that she made it from a coffee filter. So I thought, really? It was beautiful and it was huge. So I went on YouTube and researched on how to make it. So I'll show you real quick just a brief idea of how to make this really pretty flower. The one that I saw on YouTube was a cone-shaped one of these, but I'm just going to show you. Let me move this aside. I'm just going to show you this just with the coffee filter that I have, which isn't cone-shaped, but this will work just the same. So you just cut it in strips and you wave it like this. So you just make it kind of wavy, and then you do it 2 more times. So you should be able to get 3 kind of medium, sort of half-inch strips here, depending on how big you want them. But this, I'm just doing this just to kind of show you guys here. And then when you're done with them like this, you're going to end up with kind of a half moon left over that I toss this part. And then this here, you're just going to snip on this end. Oops, that was already broken. But that's all right too. It'll work just fine. So normally they're like this, and then you just snip it on this end, and you go in and snip it on that end. And just the same with this too. So I'm going to put these aside so I can kind of show you what I'm doing here. So the next thing is that the easiest way when I use a Lindy Stamp Gang product, some people can put them in a box and then spray inside of a box so that the overspray doesn't go anywhere. Or what I like to do, and what I found the easiest, is I put a plate in the sink, and then I spray right on the plate. I lay these on the plate and I spray it right on there, and then I take them off and I lay them on cardboard, and then I just wait for them to dry, and they dry pretty quickly actually. I did these before dinner, and by the time I was done fixing dinner, which is about a half hour, they were dry. So they do dry pretty quickly. If you want them to dry sooner than that, then you just use your heat gun, and that's fine. So the next step that you do, how I saw them made on YouTube, is that you put a running stitch through here, and then you pull tight down, and it'll make it gather like so. But how I did it, because I'm not a sewer, and personally I think it takes too long, and I'm a little more impatient than that. So what I did was take some double stick tape, and I ran it all the way along here. Let me see. I have my ATG gun. This isn't what I used, but I'm just going to do this now. I actually used one of those little skinny rolls of tape. But I'm just going to do this just to kind of give you guys an idea briefly of what I did. So here's a little bit of tape on the back here. And what you do is just kind of gather it. So you'll just press it and then gather it and press it. And there's no rhyme or reason. You can make them big or little. And you just keep pressing it. And you go all the way around until you have it completely done. So when it's completely done, it's going to make sort of a half circle, and it'll kind of look like this. And then, like, let me undo this one so I can kind of show you. So this is just a piece of cardstock here that I just cut into a circle. And I just adhered it on one side. Let me see if this is the side that it got adhered on here. Let's see. Well, we'll make it that way just so you guys can kind of see. So let's say I gathered all this and it ends up in a half circle like this. Well, then I'll put these two together and make them stick together on that part. And then I take some hot glue right in the center here and I press it downward like this so that these will stick a little bit out. On the bottom one, you kind of want to lay out a little bit more than the others. And then you just keep doing, I would do 2 more layers, you could do 3 more layers. And then you just keep adding to it, and then you get your flowers. So this flower here is with the Hottie Patati, and this is a Starburst spray from Lindy Stamp Gang. Love the color here. This is the Hottie Patati color. And then I also, on this entire project, sprayed it, and it's really shimmery. I'm not sure if it's going to pick it up or not, but I also sprayed it with some of this Glitz Spritz. It's called Scintillating Silver. I love this color. Oh my goodness. I could put this on everything, because what I love about it is it doesn't change the color, but it really enhances it and makes it glitter, or I don't know if glitter is the right word, but shimmer. That's the word I would use. It's like adding a fine dust of body shimmer to yourself, and when it hits the light, how pretty it is. It's exactly what this is like on a project. It's just gorgeous, and it just sets it off so beautifully. So this is for my niece who's 16 years old, and I think she's just going to love it. And this I just cut out and put there, a little cross, because she is a Christian, and so I thought it was super cute. So that's for her 16th birthday, and I, of course, was going to put little goodies inside of it for her. And I even thought about getting her a special necklace or something like that for her 16th birthday. And I do want to share with you this color, because I think this is really pretty as well. This color here is a Starburst spray from Rudolph's Nose Red. And I love this color as well. It's just gorgeous, and it shimmers so beautifully. I hope this is picking up, but it is just stunning. So let me show you another project that I did. And my friend Krafty Kasty loves Asian flares. So I picked this up at Michael's, this little chain here, which I think is super sweet, little charm. And then this is a little geisha and her, or kimono, I think it's called. And then the little shoes that go with it. And the beading says Krafty Kasty. I did get that at Michael's as well. I did edge the corners with this same Rudolph's Nose Red on the corners here. And this pretty little beading, I got this at Michael's as well. It was on a clearance section for 25 cents. Can't believe that. And then this rose, I actually did a little bit different than I did with this rose. And what I did with this one here was that I added some red to it, or excuse me, some brown. And I ended up using the chocolate truffle, dark chocolate truffle Starburst stain. The Starburst stain comes with a different lid on it, but it was more of a fuzzier lid. Let me show you the lid here. This is the lid that it comes with, a fuzzy lid like this. But I switched it out because I love to spray it. So that's just my personal preference. So I took that lid off and used that, and that's how I use this product. And how I like to use it is I take it, if I'm going to try to enhance something like this just around the edges, I take this and I spray this onto a ceramic plate in the kitchen. I love it because I stick it right in the sink, spray on to the plate in the sink. When I'm all done, I rinse it right off. It goes right down the drain. It's perfect. So I love it. And if you have extra little pieces of these lying around, of your coffee filters that you want to cut, and you do have extra sprayed around, you can always rub this into the color onto the plate and make the good use out of all your color. So that's a tip for you too. So really quickly as well, I have another little tip. I picked up all of these at Michael's for $3.99 in the wedding section. So don't forget to stop by your wedding section and take a peek, because I know this would save you a lot of money. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Have a great day. Bye-bye.